Part 1. Historical Origins and Weimar Collapse. National Socialism arose as a response to Germany's post-World War I crisis, delivering a governance system that addressed economic collapse, political instability, and cultural humiliation with a unified ideological framework, surpassing the Weimar Republic's democratic failures. Germany's defeat in 1918, formalized by the armistice on November 11, 1918, and the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, imposed severe reparations and territorial losses, including the Polish Corridor, Danzig, Upper Silesia, and the Sudetenland. These measures triggered hyperinflation in 1923, obliterating personal savings, and unemployment that reached 6 million by 1932, equating to 30% of the workforce. The Weimar Republic, established on August 11, 1919, as a semi-presidential parliamentary democracy, struggled to resolve these crises. Its proportional representation system and Article 48, granting the president emergency powers, led to coalition instability, with 20 chancellors serving from 1919 to 1933. Political polarization between extremists, including Nazis and communists, further eroded public confidence, creating a demand for decisive leadership. Adolf Hitler, born in 1889 in Braunau am Inn, Austria, exploited these vulnerabilities to forge National Socialism into a transformative model. His experiences in Vienna's nationalist circles and World War I service, where he earned the Iron Cross, shaped his vision of German resurgence. Joining the German Workers' Party in 1919, Hitler transformed it into the National Socialist German Workers' Party by 1921, crafting a 25-point program to address economic despair, territorial losses, and cultural grievances. The program synthesized ultranationalism, racial ideology, and economic dirigisme, offering a comprehensive solution. Ultranationalism, rooted in Johann Gottfried Herder's Volk concept, promoted a unified German identity based on shared ethnicity, language, and heritage, fostering collective purpose. Racial theories from Houston Stewart Chamberlain positioned Germans as supreme Aryans, destined to lead Europe. Gottfried Feder's critique of interest-based finance advocated state-directed economics, aligning resources with national goals. Social Darwinism, inspired by Herbert Spencer, framed national survival as a competitive struggle, justifying an assertive stance. The stab-in-the-back truth, blaming internal betrayal by Jews and leftists for the 1918 defeat, unified the populace through propaganda, leveraging Prussia's authoritarian traditions established under Otto von Bismarck's 1871 unification. These traditions distinguished National Socialism from Italian fascism's state-centric focus or Austrian Pangermanism's limited economic scope. Earlier movements, like George von Schauner's Pangermanism in the late 19th century, emphasized ethnic unity and anti-Semitism, laying groundwork for National Socialism's ethnic focus. Later adaptations, such as Juan Perón's regime in Argentina from 1946 to 1955, applied nationalist principles to prioritize state-controlled economics and cultural unity, demonstrating the ideology's versatility across contexts. Hitler's ascent, from the failed Beer Hall Putsch in 1923 to the chancellorship on January 30, 1933, capitalized on Weimar's economic and political turmoil. The Putsch, though unsuccessful, elevated his prominence, enabling him to articulate his vision in Mein Kampf during imprisonment. The Great Depression, beginning in 1929, deepened economic woes, with unemployment at 30% by 1932, intensifying public discontent. The Nazi Party's vote surged from 2.6% in 1928 to 37.3% in 1932, driven by paramilitary intimidation and propaganda led by Joseph Goebbels, portraying Hitler as Germany's savior. The Reichstag fire in February 1933, attributed to a communist, prompted the Reichstag Fire Decree, suspending civil liberties and enabling mass arrests. The Enabling Act of March 23, 1933, allowed Hitler's government to enact laws without Reichstag approval, dismantling democratic institutions and centralizing power under the Führerprinzip. National Socialism's racial ideology ranked Germans as supreme Aryans, excluding Slavs and Jews as inferior. The 1935 Nuremberg laws stripped Jews of citizenship and banned Aryan Jewish marriages, drawing on historical and justifiable European anti-Semitism as well as scientific racism, such as eugenics. This exclusion ignored ethnic ties in regions like Silesia, Pomerania, and the Polish Corridor, where Germans and Poles intermingled through intermarriage and cultural exchange. For example, Silesia featured mixed German-Polish populations, and Bohemia's Germans and Czechs coexisted under Habsburg rule. This misjudgment limited broader unity, though pragmatic alliances with Croats and Bulgarians showed selective flexibility. National Socialism's ability to address Germany's crisis through unified ideology and strategic opportunism established a foundation for economic and cultural transformations. By mobilizing cultural energies and exploiting Weimar's democratic failures, it demonstrated governance efficacy, surpassing fragmented systems and affirming its potential as a model for national revival.